Crab snare modification part 2. Alright, so I just bought this crab snare and I just opened it, and I modified it to my liking in part 1 to my video, but I thought about another idea. I went crabbing another day and I saw this guy on the beach casting his snare super far, and I was amazed by that, right? And I was like, damn, you know, I got this snare that I'm using, I'm casting, it gets kind of out there, but it's not that far, you know. I know you can catch crabs close to shore too. I'm casting it, it goes somewhat of a distance, but I always want to go cast and launch my crab snare a little farther. So I figure what I'm gonna do with this crab snare, of course I'm gonna cut all these off because I don't use these store put on loops. I make my own and I put my own. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this crab snare in half and make it real thin, and then I'm gonna add my own 6 loops as well as my weight to this end where my thumb is pointing. And son, can you stop doing that with your toy? I'm trying to make a video here. All right, and yeah, I'm gonna cut it down, so I'll be able to make 2 out of this one, and I'm gonna use a thinner wire to make the walls because it's gonna be exposed. So I don't have this kind of material, like a roll of this material. So I'm gonna cut this in half and add some thinner kind of mesh wire to close it and seal it, and then I'm gonna add my 6 loops. So we'll see how it looks from there. I will get back and show you the finale of my new creation that I think I'll be able to cast even more further and farther. So I'm halfway done in the making process of this tiny thin crab snare that I think is gonna cast out further. So I connected this gauge. It's a thinner gauge compared to this thicker gauge. I'm not sure what number gauge this is, but it's very thin. So I doubled it down and then I wired it tightly so it'll be very, very strong and durable. I'll probably end up gluing it at the end. So all I gotta do now is just add my loops, and I truly believe this will be able to cast out further. I'm pretty confident in this. And then I got the latch right here. It's pretty secure. I already tested it. And yeah, so this is how it looked like when I cut it. This was, remember this was the one I bought from the fishing store. I just cut it in half. So if it works, I'll be able to make two for one, you know, because here's the other door that I'll be able to use too. I just gotta get a rubber band, not a rubber band, but a tire and a little clip to add to lock it in place. But this is what it looks without the little green side panel. So I gotta add one on here, which it turns out to looking like this. It's not pretty, it's not perfect, it looks pretty crazy, but you know, sometimes crazy is a good thing. Yeah, I'm a little different, so I do things a little different, as you can see, you know. And I figured as well that, you know, when I'm fishing, for example, with a little hook and a weight, and I'm going for perching, I hook up to a crab here and there, and I'm like, I don't even have to use that much bait. A little bit of chopped up chicken, cut up squid, shove it all up in here. Don't pack it too much, just put enough, you know. And then cover it and see how far I'll be able to cast. But I'm just gonna make 2 for now for myself, and if it works, I'm gonna make more for myself. But all I gotta add is the hoops, and you will see the end results because I'm about to get back to work right now. All right. So I finally got done making my thin crab snare. So basically, it's just basically it's gonna seem like I'm just casting out a piece of weight. So I feel that shall work in casting and getting a longer distance. So I got my 6 loops, because you know, California, they only allow 6 loops. So I got my little leader line right here, which I'll connect to my snap swivel from my braided line. Snap swivel connected to here. I'm gonna put on either a 5-ounce weight at the bottom of this. Maybe it's 5 ounce, depending on the current and how big the waves are. Maybe 8 ounce, but I'm gonna start off with a 5, maybe even a 4 ounce. And you know, with braided line, you could cast pretty far already with braided line. So I'm not gonna shove this, put a lot of bait in here, just a couple little pieces. So basically it'll feel like I'm just casting out a weight. So this is my end result. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, I feel. Looks pretty cool. It's gonna be exciting to try out for myself. Like I said, it's all about the performance. If it doesn't cast well and I don't get the distance, I'm just gonna use a regular snare that I've been using. But I always like to try, you know, new things. So here it goes. Looks pretty cool. It's real slim and skinny. I'm gonna call this the Mosquito. Alright, y'all, I'm out.